Welcome, the Warchief of Light is live. We get another epic night of gaming, ass-kicking, nerding out, and having fun. Hi, my name's Peebs, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. Couple things. First off, y'all are disgusting. I saw what you guys are doing with Ameliance, and I'm kidding. Alright, so a couple bit of housekeeping. If I sound extra speech slurred, if I sound extra lisp tonight, how do I say this? PG-13. It's alright, Elaine. Have a legendary night. I don't know how to say this nicely. Or cleanly, and I cut the shit out of my tongue. I got a bad habit of playing with the braces during the day, and I get some springs, and I got caught in the spring, and the result was not great. Not great. So the lisp is a little extra strong tonight, because, ow. Oh. So tonight, what are we doing? We are going into 6.5. 6.15, not 6. Can you imagine? 6.5? No. 6.15. So, we're going to be doing what was recommended to me first. Actually, we're going to be doing the gold saucer stuff. Then we're going to jump into Omega's quest with Alpha. I heard that's a heartbreaker. And the only thing I know about it is that our little boy Alpha is sleeping and he's so cute. Oh my god, he's cute. So that's it. So we're going to be doing that. And then Hildibrand! I can't wait! Holy Christ! You know how long and hard this has been to wait to get to Hildibrand? I had to wait 2 days, like. Alright, either way, we're jumping into it right now. Roll it! Big feels in Omega. Alright, well hello to everyone who came in. My, Let me try to click into the screen. No, for some reason, unplug and replug my controller. Why are you not working? Oh, wait, there you are. Got ya. It took you a minute. Yes, I did hear about the big feels with Omega. So. Keep putting my tongue back down. Going, no, don't play with that. It's hard to describe, but whew. Hello, Riku. Worse than a kid. Worse than a kid. Okay, let's go see. I did really good last time I was here. Oh no, migraines suck because there's not a whole lot you can do about it. That's the shitty part. You can take meds. Meds are only going to take the edge off. They're not actually going to help you. Why would I do that? Oh, fuck that, Peebs. I'll hope for the best. Not bad. Not bad. Better than nothing. Yeah, migraines stink, the big one. No, of course not. Oh, I was gonna get either way. Alright, that's our thing, I think. I'm just gonna go look up the 6.15 starting for Omega. Old Charlene. Okay, that's where we're off to. Actually, before doing stupid stuff, I'm gonna use my Aetherite crap because I also lost the house lottery again. Which shouldn't surprise anybody, but you know, we did. Which we're starting to run into that problem really fast where we're gonna run out of places. 10, 14. We're starting with Omega. And then we're going to Hildy. Because I need it. I need it. That's the goal. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I should go. I got like a bunch of stuff on the go. Something heavier than something light. Exactly, I was told it was heavy, so. Okay, 10. So 10 would be down. Is this way. Alright, let me know. 10 would be this way. Yeah. Ah, your girl ain't stupid. She knows what's going on. Nope. 14. So probably you over here, I would imagine. Yep, that's the one. Time to return to work. Goodness me, look who it is! How incredibly serendipitous that I would run into you of all people. I was part of the team which designed Ragnarok, you see, and we've recently begun the process through Investors Dialogue. Primary objective, of course, is Ultima Thule, to save our star, countless others. Your safe return gave us such to be thankful for. As it so happens, we pulled the log of transmission of unknown origin, something the ship must have intercepted upon its flight. We believe it's an audio message, but even our most talented linguists have been unable to decipher the language. For a while, it seemed that we must accept defeat, but today, we've finally solved the mystery. If you were so inclined to come along to Thomasane, it seems fitting that one of the Ragnarok's original passengers present the near history made. That's right, that hair, the ponytail that made me want bangs. Which I'm still not convinced, no. The worst is I got such thin hair. Like, it's not even funny, I have really thin hair. Like, very thin, very fine. So I know that bangs are questionable at best. No, not set home point. Hold on, where the fuck am I going? Okay, there we go. Chinese food in a show. Oh, I don't know about bangs. Listen, I don't know. Because the problem with bangs is the same problem with short hair. If today is not your day, listen, that day happens a lot when you work from home, okay? So if today is not your day, you look like ass. It's not up for debate, you look like ass. And I can't imagine bangs on me anymore. But I have to admit, I am fucking sick of the length of hair. I even have a lot of gray, and I was even debating like letting it grow, and I'm like, no, you need to stay red. The only time I told my husband, the only time that I'm not dyeing my hair is A, the gray looks cool, don't, or if I lost my job, I would have my hair dyed that week. Yeah, it's awkward for a while. And on top of that, like, the bangs need to be maintained. And I find that, and this is something that may be very specific to me, There's a couple hairstyles that I try to avoid now, bangs, because I find that it makes me look even dorkier than I already do. Just to be fair, you know. Bangs. So a bang with a long hair kind of looks dorky on me. And the other thing is too short. No secrets here, I'm a big woman. I find that short hair leaves nothing to the imagination when it comes to my face shape. It immediately like screams, hey, this girl's bigger. It's not quite the look I'm going for. But that's a personal thing, 100%. I've tried mid styles and some look good, some don't. Bangs with a mid style might be nice. I don't know. The thing is, I have to find stuff for fine hair, because if I don't get it cut a certain way, it'll look like I has no hair. Translation Ragnarok was intercepted, magic, albeit in language alien to our ears. Alien being an operative word here, considering we receive these messages of great expanse. Big ol' head. I get that. I have a friend who, same idea. Big guy. That's it. Just gone. One of my Ironwork colleagues, however, refused to give up. She remembered the Ironworks engineer. Aww. Do you know what Wedge said when he heard what was going on? We should have Omega listen to it. Not the Omega you beat in the rift, of course. Talk about the toy that trundles around Alpha with the model we made. We originally designed it to follow the chosen target, not much else, but I've seen it act in ways that will blow your mind. Then I got thinking, those documents your lot sent to the chief before reporting the final days. In the part about Omega's civilization, I said that the people discovered how to convert mind into data. Timing being what it was, I wondered if Omega didn't somehow transfer its consciousness into the model right before you put the end of the real one. God, I just want a alpha mount that is Lalafell only. For no other reason than it would be so fucking cute. I know. So in an effort to get to the bottom of that, like every race can have their own mount, but I fucking want a little alpha mount for little Lalafells. Just saying. Imagine Tataru. I would die. We played the transmission for Omega, and I think it's ready to share. Woo! Hello? Imagine Tataru on Alpha. I would die if cute. Hello. Your standard greeting is method for initiating communication. That being the case, it is imperative that you first establish my true identity. Without confirming that I am Omega, any holy fuck, man. Nope. Interactions must allow for the probability of wasting time addressing a mere toy. Prediction. You will formulate several misconceptions. These I shall preemptively dismiss based on the following facts. 1. Vocalization module aside, the chassis remains unmodified from the design of conducted engineers, Biggs and Wedge. I evaluate its combat capabilities to be on par with a mortal infant. Oh, you're the baby! 2. The cat's trying to open the door and it's funny. 2. The mechanism which allowed me to perform emergency transfer of my consciousness was installed in my previous body. With the deconstruction of that body, I am rendered incapable of replicating such feat. Should this current material form be destroyed or cease to function, all cognitive awareness or presence I possess shall be lost. Last of his kind. Conclusion. I am no threat to you nor your star, nor do my predictions indicate the necessity to inflict harm. In the fraction of the moment before my annihilation on the rift, I re-examined my directives. I am to fulfill the purpose of evolving construct where I must continue my journey for improvement as long as I exist. I must acquire this heart of yours, this strength of soul. Well, there you have it. It's not wrong about its combat capabilities. More likely to damage itself. Hey, let's not forget the reason why we brought him here in the first place. You recognize the language? Affirmative. It was transmitted in Pan-Galactic Basic. Pan-Galactic Basic. A common language and comparative extensive uses throughout the other worlds we have conquered. Which means you can finally tell us what the message said. That is the language you understand. I understand it perfectly. I'm fluent in over 6 million distinct dialectal codings. Beep. My cooperation in this matter, however, is conditional. Elaboration. Your chief Sid uses the floor as part of his unorthodox filing system. The floor! Which allowed me to scan and report on the final days. I am aware my home star, the one you call Alphatron, was obliterated in the aftermath of Sir and Median's meeting. My existence of Dynamis was not previously factored into my projections, but I now comprehend the concept, in theory. What fails to commute is why Omicrons were not immune to its effects. Dynamis should have no influence on a race that is possessed of no heart. And yet Sir expressed to Median a desire to cease existing. Illogical. I must pursue... Oh my goodness. Could be. I must pursue this anomaly further until the full equation comes clear. I must analyze the elements of the final days and deepen my understanding of the heart's intangible properties. To expedite this process, I require external interpretation of those sections of the report which continue to produce errors in my calculations. I request that the assistance of Warchief Peebs, as one who's experienced the ravages of ultimate despair on multiple fronts. Jesus. So we either agree conditions or you tell us nothing. Sorry to put you in a spot. Oh, he's taking a nap. Look at you. He fell asleep. Rouse yourself, Alpha. You must listen and consider these matters, even as I must. Wait. Why don't you make a trip out of it? And it'll keep Alpha awake. Aww. That is so goddamn cute. I have chosen a mutually beneficial option. Logical. Setting aside to Sir the three elemental reports I desire, first connection of violence is Razat Han. It's a bit of a trek. Pick us up! Just pick us up. Ah! Wait, am I paying the teleport fee? Because that ain't happening. Dude, my tongue hurts. Can't believe. Sensors indicate we ride at Razat Han. Objective, identify factors for resistance to involuntary transformation. Hypothesis, unaltered survivors of the final days will display significant strength of heart. Confirming this theory will require cooperative live subjects. Understood, comma. Warning, please avoid stairs whenever possible. My projections, high risk probability, accidental slippage. Accidental slippage, guys, very important, right? Take into account difference in national limb. Quick. Ah! Unfazed. We're going up the goddamn stairs. Fantasy knew what they were doing. Like, there was no doubt what they did with Alpha. It's both adorable and cruel. How cute can I possibly make this? That's right. Oh my god. This is so hard. Huh? Are you a traveler? Please, you say, outsider's perspective. You see, I was one who sought to escape the madness by plaguing the world with fleeing the moon. Not that I ever went. So here I am, recently returned from Charlene, except now things are restrained between me and my sister, who chose to stay and I chose to leave. I asked her to help me find work. She said, look somewhere that isn't that near, as if I'd want to abandon my home. Ugh, it makes me so angry. Your point is unclear. You elected to relocate to the star satellite, thus your relative perceives you in a negative light, question mark? Your sibling's judgment is in error. Based on the information made available to Hanish citizens, your decision to withdraw to the moon was both logical and correct. Conversely, the decision to remain at Rodson-Han, despite the low probability of survival, defies explanation. Perhaps it is her reasonings that are faulty. That's right! Listen, you don't tell a man he's right. There's a problem. She's dangerous. Oh, hello again. You're the one who came and asked me questions about Kalza. I'm glad to see you looking well in the unpleasantness. I remember the burning skies and the hearing the screams. Truth be told, I'm still confused what actually happened. I only know it was unusual for entire families to go missing. Many neighbors' house lies in ruin. Gonzalez's place is one of them. He had no close relatives? What a terrible thing to have to do. Terrible. Kalsal's passing was recorded in the report. Clearing out his domicile and readying it for new habitation seems the appropriate relocation of resources. Dear me, what a clever little contraption. Passion and dream summoning on, I feel the same sorrow for someone who's lost, seeing the remnants of their vibrant lives packed away in boxes. That's what I meant by terrible. He's learning humanity. I don't know you. Yes! After the beast was taken care of, you told me to join everyone in the square. Thanks to you, I was there and Vitra gave a speech. I found out who Vershawn really was. It's a shame we didn't get to play like we used to, but Mama said Vitra has been really busy. That's cute. Vitra's Midgard Somar's offspring, yes? And his child wished to put himself in the Warden's command. He might make his own contribution to society. A pattern emerges. I predict that the Hanish survivors who had ingested Vitra's blood will become a draconic minions. Unlikely they would experience the emotions of dread and uncertainty exerted by lesser beings in times of undue stress. Dragons! I'm not a dragon. I never ingested anyone's blood either. Ew. You are not a Vitra's horde, so you possess no hidden means to fight off the beasts. What do you fear them? You were frightened? Yes, I was frightened. I just hid and hoped they wouldn't find me. Warchief, I require a moment to process this input. Let us move apart and discuss our findings. We get to listen to... Oh, okay, I want... Kuei! Okay. Analysis of each subject's testimony. Each time the response is conflicted with my assessment. Without identifying the root cause of conflict, I will be able to properly define what constitutes strength of heart. Perhaps the heart you seek is in the conflict itself, which is what it is. Next, I'll show you. Oh no, we're taking the fast way. Well, look who it is. I must thank you again for helping move our textiles. Recovering those tragic events has been difficult, of course, but pulling everyone together, we managed to get things up and running. I come into questions related to the tragedy, specifically your survival. Although you are similar to Kalzal in many respects, he succumbed to the transformation and you did not. Why? What is the critical difference between you and him? What? I don't know. I'm not especially brave or courageous, if that's what you're asking. Maybe focus on protecting our workshop kept me from spinning into a panic. I walked everywhere. Perhaps the weight of it all invited his demise. You are of the same mind, resolved to the same purpose, yet your strength of heart and spirit was not equal. If merely emulating the individual is insufficient, then some other unforeseen factor must be involved. Could I ask you a favor? There's a man by the name of Nashvan who's been helping us out. I feel a feeling he would benefit from speaking to you. One specific duties. Yes, conceptually it seems analogous to practice switching between frames to better serve your mission objectives. I, for example, do not exist in the same model. On this roll, you'll find okay. Advanced weapon construct. It is also my name. Get around there. Oh shit, I hit the button too fast. No, I didn't. I hadn't played it, to be perfectly honest. You were the science. You were... I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that day. You and your friends helped us escape when people began changing into beasts. My own son, well, he was afflicted, and a huge monstrosity loomed right over him, and I remember my heart turning to ice, freezing into place. The star trap came to my aid, but then he too was gone. Oh man, that part sucked. The memories run together in my mind like flashing nightmare. Only the words of your comrades still ring clear. I treated them over and over like a mantra. You must run for their sake and your own. It all seemed so surreal, which was probably what saved me from the transformation. The truth of it didn't sink in until the worst of it was over. I have not the words to describe how I felt then, the sorrow, the overwhelming sense of helplessness. I may still be wallowing in the misery, if not for my old friend. I'd lost my will to work, and he encouraged me. I am thankful to him, to the courageous Ahawan, and to you. If you see your comrades, please let them know their efforts were not in vain. He was a life worth saving. You said you lost your will to work. That signifies cessation of efforts. What change to extract you from stagnation? An offer to work from means very little without desire to accept it. Was it some matter of mortal instinct? A primal need to survive and thrive? Instinct, no. If anything, my instincts are telling me to lay down and welcome the end. Every day I think of my son's final moments. Think of how scared he must have been. Must have hurt. Oh, I don't like it when it's kids. The Star Trap 2 still haunts my dreams. something changed when he came over to me. I looked and saw, even without my son Ahawan, the world around me continued to turn. And because that fact grieved me so, I knew it fell to me to live on and remember them. The world kept... Oh, fuck, that's hard. That's how we all cope, really. I mean, we all have our own way. That's not what I mean, but... the dawn still rises. Strange, isn't it? What drives me to rise in the morning is the very sorrow which once crippled me. Did you break him? Now I really must return to work. To lose this job after everything I would set is in poor dress. May the sisters keep you well. Sorrow, the emotion generated by mortals when their ideals fail to materialize. This I have observed. Yet when I listen now to Nashvan's sorrow, served to rescue him near fatal fuck. Talking's hard. I am incapable of perceiving the full measure of Heart's properties. My best projections failed to predict this subject's response, and despite their almost equal occupational and mental parameters, they exhibited different reactions to the dynamis effect. Yeah, I'm there. I'm not, it's not falling, but the water, like, the eyes are wet. Hair's moist. I am no closer than recognizing the power of involuntary transformations. Your ephemeral, immortal... No, I was reading it like before. There is no pattern. Some people just do. Ugh. Oh, sorry. My bad. Environmental factors? Such theory would explain the otherwise conflicting data. Very well, I shall accept this as provisional conclusion of this part of my investigation. I do, however, expect to continue my supplementing education in heart-related matters. Okay, but tell us what the fuck the thing said. A present. Okay, broken glass. Oh, fuck, man. Oh. Ooh, Garlemald is hard. Don't like it. It also still feels so alien to the expansion. It doesn't fit. Teleportation successful in emulating immediate environs. Cold weather. This body should not be doing impede. In contrast, Alpha and his uncontrollable shivering. That's right. You go put your little bum to the fire. Sound is still there. Should be. Unless did I hit the cord? Hold on, let's see. We're gonna go tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. No, it's good. The second quest I assume is gonna get me. Like, I hit the border. Hello, beefcake. I hit the edge. Things are progressing, have you? I can't speak for the overall strategy, but communications has set up damn near since Julius has still stepped in, and we have still faced our share of distrust. But of all things considered, we're doing pretty well. In reality, your efforts fall short of the ideal. If your aim is to provide sufficient succor to the local populace, and absorbing their numbers into your command structure would be the optimal path. I wouldn't go that far. We're not looking to take over their nation. If we're to do this the right way, we need to recognize and respect each other's way of life. So while it may not be the easiest solution, I agree with the continued slow and steady approach. They're right. It happens, Miri. It definitely happens. If you guys are just coming in, by the way, if you're here, Peebs is like extra lisp-y today. I got my cot. I tend to play with my braces a bit, and I got my tongue caught in one of the springs, and I regret every moment of that. A shadow from the past, you know, from Victor's spoils. Ah, you've come to laugh at me? A wretch who chose Licinia and her sister rather than accept your help. Perhaps I do deserve your derision. My compatriots surely scorn my failed conviction. But my soul, nay, that you shall not have. You demonstrate opposition to the contingent's overtures. On the basis that you refuse cooperation, the data suggests the local populace is struggling to produce the bare minimum of subsistence. Have you a secret strategy for survival, or do your orders compel you to accept your present misfortune? Must I get talked? No, I have no secret strategy, no binding orders, but I comfort myself in the true Garlean patriot. Uncompromising, unbending. Heartbreak time. Oh my goodness. Blast it all. Once again, this input is unanticipated. Let us move on to the other side, see what we've heard. I kind of don't like that, because we just managed to piss him off. Ah, it's over there. I couldn't see it. Okay. There's many. The funny part is, in the last 6 months, that empire could be many people in our real life. Integration complete. I've evaluated the most recent input, made our comparisons to discovery at Rods and Han, consistent only in their inconsistency. The responses of both contingent member of Imperial citizen highly irrational. Conversely, any Omicron, considering their predicament, would have echoed my assessment exactly. The divergence of self-evident logic is the key. Hypothesis. The illogical relationship between the would-be saviors and suffering populace is another result of unpredictable nature of mortal hearts. Any property or ability inherent advantages and disadvantages, yet I never encountered such a unique detriment. It appeared those who share your metaphysical capabilities are prone to complicating simple cognitive processes. Yeah. An undesirable quality. I will, however, persist in my subject. He's aware because he read the notes. Acknowledged. To summarize, insufficient data on foreign culture resulted in inadvisable, ultimately fatal action. I witnessed such self-destructive behavior over the course of planetary conquest. Overwhelmed enemy forces would voluntarily withdraw into perilous regions, leading a succession of inevitable losses. Tangential data request. I wish to learn about burial. Oh, come on! Fucker. Energy deliverance system compromised. Cortex. Good. Pry affliction into outer frame. No. Motherfucker. A necessary and terrible death. The creators of this model must have experienced imperative cognitive. Upon our return, I will request a climate shield. Fair. Listen. Fair. Acknowledged. I ran cost about 70 years to carry me on your back. Oh. Oh no, we're going. I don't want to go. Burial customs. Come on. That is every level of bullshit. Like out of the 100,000 graves I could bring him to, sit him down with a funeral person. No, he wants to go see it. Fucker. It was down here. Was it? I know. Oh, I wouldn't be. I can't. I still can't do. I've only been there a couple times and it's still hard. A deceptively deep snowdrift almost defeated me, but here we are. Caution advised. Eblan. Yep. Because I just finished Eblan 4. An unknown individual appears to be investigating the object of my interest. Eorzea's champion, aren't you? Head tilts. Oh, I never introduced yourself. I'm Manus, soldier of the 1st Command, comrade of Tulis. May I remember you from the Tertium? Already clicking. Question it passed. Manius, explanation requested. What is the reason for your presence here? There must be a tiniest Magitech weapon? Oddly shaped communicate. Either way, I have nothing worthy to report. I heard that the sisters who used to live in my sector were buried here, so I thought I'd come pay my respects. Alfino and Alice told me the story, complete with profuse apologies, though they were adamant that no amount of remorse could erase the tragedy that had come to pass. Not that my fellow soldiers and I would have placed a judge. We were manipulated, fooled into starting an insurrection. Objection. The casualties incurred on your infighting are in districts, those caused by the Ilsabard contingent. The estate, to restate, you are justified in seeking restitution from the contingent causing the death of Lucinia and your sister. Retaliation for damages sustained is also a logical progression. I can deduce 2 reasons why you do not initiate hostilities with Warchief and her allies. 1, you judge the remaining forces too weakened to contend effectively with your contingent. 2, your emotions are complicating the issue. Tell me, which of these is correct? Well, when you lay it out like that, I'm afraid my answer isn't like to me to win many medals, so would you mind keeping this to yourselves? There's an unspoken thought that we were outmatched on the battlefield, certainly. But the real reason I'm not demanding restitution has a little to do with weighing the odds. The simpler truth is, I'm so caught up with the simple survival I have no strength to spare for grievances. The same goes for avenging my comrades we've lost, be that my brothers and sisters in arms or Lord Quintus himself. God, that is such a poignant scene. It is so... Some say should have fought to the end. Bring us to our own path. I don't know who's right and who's wrong, but I'm inclined to side with the latter. He chose the choice of freedom. I could cry and rant and rage. At what point? To focus on the ones left behind. Even amongst our own, these times are when cooperation demands compromise. What matter that they are the outsiders? Besides, I think I would grow to like Alfino and Alice. They have reached out to us with kindness and compassion from the very beginning. There's like this one here, Okay, like 2 hairs. One's mine, one's a kitty. Some nation, your desire to survive, even should it be allying with the contingent, was a feeling you've already harbored. That your side had committed worse atrocities was the logic you invented to later justify your reasoning. Blunt but accurate. Well, this is oddly cathartic, but I must return to my duties. There are wild beasts to cull, watchfires to light, supplies to transport. Even without an emperor, there's no rest for an imperial. Be well and stay safe. Upon review of recent input, I arrived at an unexpected conclusion. I am formulating my assessment based on the premises that this man was commended for the strength of his heart, but the data suggests the opposite is true. The surge of spirit and feelings of emotion can entangle your thoughts to such a degree that even control over your own behavior is compromised, and seems most counterproductive specification. Facts. Facts. That also explains why interactions with mortal subjects have produced more confusion than clarification. It presents a formidable barrier to my understanding. We are rational beings without rationality sometimes. As we borne out the suboptimal operating and conduct here, I'm ready to proceed to my third and final inquiry. We're going to Ultima Thule. Duration by my calculations to their burrow. Their burrow. Their burrow. Teleportation was successful. We appear to have arrived at the location described as Bestway's Burrow. An inspection of technology used here gave me detailed insight into the ancients and their civilization. This body, however, lacks my previous flames of advanced observational functionality. I will require external assistance. No, it can't be. Oh, it is you! I've missed you so! And what have you brought us? We've been out, Fluff. Pack up the mood. It's all over. Why bother the burrow building bunnies when you can walk around with this adorable avian engineer? Yes. Inspect our invitations. Wait, so you're not done with us? Oh, I was truly worried, and I certainly wasn't about to roll myself in dough and dive into Cooking Way's new oven. Ahem. If a technical breakdown's what you need, I am your Loperit. As a resident of this atmospheric regulation expert, I can field any question and query you may care to pose. Acceptable. X. Your presence is not mandatory. The Loperits got outcuted. Did you eat Growing Way? Affirmative. I observed a representative cross-section of Loperit's engineering capabilities. My guide required more time to confirm the answer to certain questions, but overall we made efficient progress. Conclusion. Extrapolating from the fraction of technology on display, the full spectrum of the ancients' advancement was at minimum equivalent to the level 4 civilization, a fact which demands further investigation. Despite establishing a near-ideal society, these beings nevertheless harbored a weakness which self-invited destruction. In studying them, I stand to gain a greater understanding of Sir's anomalous decision. Growing Anyway, informed me that another type of ancient-made entity exists upon the satellite, the one they call the Watcher. I would speak to him. We will ride this Argos. Yes! Now my only question that I have, okay, and this is the Watcher. Wouldn't the Watcher be dead? I mean, maybe not, because they're not linked to Zodiac nor Venat. Guess not. Any Asians that were still out there are still out there. The civilization's not done. Exactly, the bunnies would too. Upon our arrival, Growingway expressed concern that he had been outfluffed. This suggests the presence of a fluff-based hierarchy. Argos is adamant, ignoring even maybe his fluffiness is... Fluffy is out the wall! Why did you little bum wiggle? There's a fluffy hierarchy. Argos, Alpha, Loporix. Where does Moogle stand? Moogles? Oh man, that was the best answer. I am bemused by the arrival of these small visitors, but I see they are companions of yours. What a rare thing in my abode to be thus crowded. How may I be of service to you? Hello, Watcher. My purpose is... and now has no purpose and can leave. Know about their deed, their philosophies, the very rare nature of their hearts. I would understand why the final days would visit upon my star. A worthy endeavor. There's better suited for assisting the task. Perhaps you might tailor to the ancients upon your travels, the fragmented memories of Pale Institute. I'm so whittle. So spoiler alert, if you guys ever get braces and you guys get springs, don't put your tongue there. Just don't. Yes, I can envision every detail. You meeting with Venat and Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus, the sorrow and determination of Hermes. I am a creation of Heidelin, and as such I believe the age of the ancients would fade and be forgotten. Yet knowing that their memory lives so vividly within you, it brings me great joy. I pray you keep them close to your heart. At a time where your journey's past, the one whose essence I embody would be the scholar, would have been a scholar at Anadir. A shame. Had you a reason to go there, perhaps we might have met. As a man of learning, he was firm friends with Venat. They spent long hours trading theories, debating the laws of the universe. I remember joining her faction as the final days bore down on us, and yet the events surrounding that tragedy I recall very little. Heidelin wished for the people of your age to decide their own path, and thus suspect my recollection was limited by design. Yes, even she could not cut away one persistent memory. I feel most distinctly his sadness at what has come to pass, that in common Heidelind's heart, Venat would forever stand apart from the people she so loved. And if she were so resolved in her convictions, then he too would share her sleepless vigil over the future yet unhoveled. Thus was the vow he made to Venat as her transformation took hold. His fervent wish was to reach her in some fashion, for through his life was drained away by the summoning. He was reborn in a new form, new purpose. When I awoke, as you've heard, you felt, you thought, in seizing the future for yourselves. What you accomplished was no divine miracle, but was a beacon of hope. You have our deepest gratitude. I thank you not only for myself, but as a man I once was, on behalf of those who devoted themselves to Venat's vision. I understand the facts of your story, but now you have chosen to process them. On what grounds do you speak of Venat with such fondness? By sundering the world, she ultimately guided your kind... Oh, here we go, you bastard! Fuck! Answers. I can hear that song a mile away now. By sundering the world, she ultimately... Fuck this song. She ultimately guided our kind to victory, yet in doing so, irreparable damage to its individual members. The full scale of the act is beyond calculation. It is evident, however, that resulted in the protracted period of suboptimal existence for Emmett Selk and his brethren. I'm right there, man. Query: if the survival of your kind is the deciding factor of your evolution, then should you not also admire Hermes for his decision to subject man to trial, forcing you to change or perish as the fate could tell? From my perspective, his determination was similar to that of the Omicron's ancestors, those who first began trading flesh for machine so that our people might stand against the onslaught of aggression of other races. It was an unprecedented attempt, accompanied by much failure and sacrifice. Their early experimentations were crude and primitive. Had they not made those first advances, however, we would have never remained vulnerable to our environment. The violence would have utterly consumed us. And what of Emmett Selk? Judging by your retelling, he was a benevolent ally, saddled with a tragic fate. Yet I remember the years with my many instruments fed me data. During that time, I witnessed his Asian engineers in multiple instances of cataclysmic strife. These calamities, you know them, were responsible. This is it. This is the part. This is the thing that people forget after you finish Endwalker. Emmett Selk did some fucked up shit. He's not the hero in the story. He's bad. But he wasn't always that way. He was made to be that way. And in his story, he is the hero. I require an answer as a being of heart and soul. How do you classify these pivotal figures? From your perspective, which of them was most justified in their actions? Oh, fuck. That is a very personal question. Hermes, listen, you can't argue with me with Hermes. To me, that's an immediate no. He chose nihilism. He chose death for all. Because he was above it. So to me, that's not an option in this conversation. Emmett Selk. The question is, are they justified? Are we everything Emmett Selk is justified in his his worldview, his understanding of the worldview, the people he's lost, the people he can still regain, and the value of what he places on life. Venat valued everyone's lives, regardless of its brevity, regardless of its joy, regardless of its sorrow. She gave up everything to be able to give people the choice. Very much so, Corbidet. Venat's decision is justified because she chose the right for everybody. Like, obviously, if this was a government, you'd want Venat in the control because there's just a soft spot for Emmett Selk because he did everything. Everything he did was justified, and I would have done most of it. Honestly, again, if you put myself in his shoes, it was my kids, my husband going through that. Yeah. She answered the trolley question with kill the few so the many can live. They're worth it. Let them have a chance. Emmett Selk answered it with, no, those are great people. Absolutely no. I cannot let them go. Oh, fuck. Man. Isn't it? She did cause it to her own people. And remember, her own people had strove for perfection. Her own people did not experience sadness, disease, death, true death like we do. Where we only experience moments of joy. Oh, fuck. Problem is there's always... truly selfless answer. She did. But we all got to live. We all got to experience love. We all got to experience heartache, disease, death, you name it. We all got to experience it. We all got to touch grass. We all got to see the flowers in the morning. We all got to see the sunrise. I think I understand. You seek a definite answer, yet based on our experiences, Warchief and I might develop very different opinions. In the same fashion, you are free to form your own thoughts on the matter. Do not be so swift to consider them without merit. I do not have my own thoughts on the matter. I assess each situation with logical pathways to as the ways to every Omicron. Like, but I want you to say that was like 50.00001 Venat and the rest Emmett, because I get Emmett. It's true though, absolutely. It was 100% a gamble. To be fair, she had a little bit of insider knowledge, right? That's the other thing. Venat knew that would be the result should she chose to do it. So there's a little bit more to that, right? Like, she let go of perfection so people could live imperfectly. So many more could live imperfectly. she also knew that her best friend, or one of her best friends, was going to suffer. Emmett Selk suffered. Okay? Like, right up until his death, officially, that man suffered. Venat chose that. And we told her about it. And she was like, shit, I don't want that, but the truth became her prison and she still chose it. That's exactly it. It's... because that's it. She still chose it. It might have been. It could have been. They were also extremely etheric beings, right? They might have had too strong of an ether to be tempered. I honestly think Emmett Silk became Emmett Silk due to depression more than anything. Oh no, listen, I love having the, well, did you consider thought process? Because it's okay. Here it's easy to change your minds. Here it's easy to go back and forth. And I love the discussion. Again, there is no wrong answers here at all. Hermes, as much as I may not have liked his choice was all he could see fit. He saw no winnings answer. Why play? He was suffering, and he knew that suffering would be the future. Suffering would be their fall. They would suffer eventually, like everybody else. Call it mercy. Oh, no. Again, this is lifetimes. Thousands, I don't know how many years, lots. Airship waiting for us in the harbor. Do you think you could escort us as well? Acceptable. But yeah, it's... you should watch Star Trek. Is that the show? Ill Mud or something Mud? So you cleared up all those points of confusion? Probably not. I had mistakenly classified your intangible heart as an ability of some kind. An uncanny power that Omicrons could neither learn nor even measure. Yep. Even now, its full nature yet eludes my comprehension. Based upon your investigations, however, I decided to go alter my definition. A phenomenon which influences one's interpretation of reality. There you go, that's it. No matter, that's it for you. Accordingly, Sir's actions upon meeting Median strongly indicate a presence of a heart. Sir did not follow routine logic, but formulated an independent assessment based on the reality it perceived. It felt that the best recourse for the Omicron was to cease their expansion and terminate all function. Dalamud. Lots of Dalamuds. Yoshi P's gonna wipe us all out again. Motherfucker. Well, here's our ship. You gotta hold your end of the bargain. Hey, you told us you would do it. Let's do it. Acknowledged. I will uphold. According to the salvage from the Ragnarok, was a simple one. The message is so basic, in fact, it's that the time spent listening to it may result in net loss of value. Shall I continue? Stop it! Acknowledge. Converting dialect coding to local language. To whomever receives this message out there in the vast reaches of the cosmos. To someone, I hope, who looks up to the stars with the same wistful gaze as mine. To you I say, forge ahead. May all your tomorrows be blessed with joy. Fuck. That did it. This message had no designated recipient. It lacks purpose. The concept of joy is overly abstract. The vocal supplications and manifest joy unrealistic in its optimism. I did really good, okay? And based on their expressions, my assessment of the transmission's value conflict with the apparent impact. I did really good. I thought I did really good. Honestly, I really did. And still, I fail to understand you, sir. Your heart confuses me. Was termination of everything the correct course? How did you arrive to this conclusion? Freya, I was so fucking close, like, the big waters, no drops, but like, fighting it. Oh. But I was designed to evolve. If I continue to learn the probability that I'll eventually comprehend the phenomenon is greater than 0, so I'll put the dilemma of your decision aside for now. And continue my existence upon this distant star as I dwell among these many life forms, so I will continue to piece together the complete shape of their immortal parts. It was getting there, and it was starting to... But that's the moral of fucking Endwalker. I mean, it's one thing to fight despair, to fight nihilism, to fight depression, true depression, to understand what it does to people. But after going through it, it wishes you joy. Ooh, fuck. It's incredibly smart. Your contribution to my education is appreciated. Indeed, I have amassed satisfying a quantity of 10. The side quest that adds nothing to lore. They made it deep and simple. Yeah. Drawing on a recent experience, I am confident that expand the radius of our adventures to a significant margin. We need not limit ourselves to Eorzea. I am now familiar with Charlene and Rosatan and would also like to revisit the freezing climates of Carla. Bloop. I neglected to instruct Biggs and Wedges to upgrade my climate shielding. I will reroute. Cute. He's cold. To be fair, like, I understand that. Oh, thank you. Hold on. I want that. It's just so cute. I'm looking at it. This is something that looks like my dog would do. Quay. Swiftly Alpha. Oh, this quest is good. I like that it made us question how the story ends. Are you kidding me? Flo? Flo. Fuck you. I don't want it. No. Fuck you. It's not worth it anymore. No. Have you guys seen that video? Jesus Christ. No dry eyes in the room. I gotta make it, like, no, absolutely not. I like this quest a lot. Tattoo? No. No. Hildibrand! Sorry. Dara. Hold on, I gotta find Hildy. I'm on a website. Just give me a second. Where is it? Omega, Tataru, Custom Deliveries, Arxodera, 6.15. Where's Hildy? Where is Hildibrand? I love this part of the song. Where is Hildibrand located? 6.15. Okay, hold on. This is the website I found. It looks like that. Rods at Han. Oh, I don't need it. I just want it. I fucking love that guy. Anyway. Side quest made me feel bad. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that she does. She deserves all the good stuff. But yeah, I like that we sat there and rethought it. We could go back and really... I mean, it really fits because I just made that video where I went through it and I had to go through those. Heidelin's coming. I hope that Heidelin Vinat is absolutely coming. Excitable youth. Wait. I know that guy. Wait, I know you. We met in Kugane. You're that stone cold killer. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten about me. You're the creepy little bastard who smells like cheese and followed Nashu to Kugane after stalking her for over 5 years? Question mark. Frankly, considering how many blows to the head I've taken, I'm lucky I haven't forgotten my own name. First one. Hey, there's nothing creepy about my love. It's as pure as the pristine waters of a forest stream. And fair point about the cheese stink, though. But enough about me. It's about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got stuck in the weird portal back in the east, I was this close to giving up. Then huzzah, I found here at Rods and Han. Normally I'd be happy to get back to the silent visible guardian and seemed pretty distressed to play to her inspector friend. Mine, Ashley. That's fair, Steven. It's a fair one. I mean, I couldn't care less if she kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So, what say you? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plight? You'll find her at the High Crucible. Now quickly save my beloved. Hildibrand. Oh, I miss her too, but like her story is incredible. Like, she's very much the other side of the question for Emmett Selk. Instead of choosing her own, and that should do it. Now take this medicine and Calvin, that's not a fair comparison. Warchief, it feels like forever, though it's definitely less than a year, I'm sure. What brings you to Razan? Enjoying a point of adventuring, perhaps? Oh, you've heard it true. Inspector Hildibrand's gone into hibernation again. And why don't you give me that look? What about this whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently ask. So back in the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got doused in the dew prism and he was forced to whisk us far away? I do. How that strange ripped open? And how I followed him? Well, after that, I ended up in this bizarre place. Couldn't tell up, down, left, right, and was confused. Unfortunately, Greg came to his senses, explained that we were in an interspectorial rift. He's gonna send us home. Greg stayed behind. Something about a score he had to settle. Not sure what that about, but you know Greg. Anyway, we're back now, but the rub is the inspector hasn't opened his eyes yet. I know, he needs his beauty sleep, but it's been an awfully long time. Oh, I get it. Throw wide the gates. Oh my goodness. But I think we're making progress. Me and Master Chupacabra. Shakushuka concern, that is. You remember Master Chupacabra? Got sucked in the rift? That's not his name. Chupacabra. Please, I mean to meet you and for less compromised circumstances. If I am correct, our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the concern. Sus. Your distrust of someone's bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted, but in my defense, who among us was not contemplating enslaving the rich and powerful to bend their will to the rim? I pray you forgive me my poor joke. Allow me to assure you that wandering interdimensional rift for the sisters only to know how long I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand the words alone would not suffice sins. Thus, return, I have operated a humble apothecary that caters to needs and all. Furthermore, I made arrangement for Miss Nashu's workshop. And with that, if you excuse, I must see to other business. Motherfucker is sus. Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you ever met? I suppose I ought to get a look at the Manderville man himself. By all means. Oh, fuck, man. Chupacabra. No, it's a fake animal, right? It's like the Loch Ness Monster kind of thing? Yeah. FYI. not sure why they ended up in Rods and Han, but listen, I don't judge. Isn't this room nice? Mr. Chupacabra has everything, even rent paid in full, but I'm distracting you. I'm afraid. Exquisite buckles. Stylish footwear design, a house, Manderville. These shoes would almost certainly fetch a small fortune in the markets. Rugged features. A belly, what is? A closer glance, a sensitive mien of a cultured gentleman. Yes. Still he breathes, yet appeared locked in deep slumber. Rippling muscles. God! Thank you, Gravy Day. Have a good night. While smooth skin suggests that only the rarest occasion does a man resort to violence. Troubling, his lips are stiff and cold, as if the blood runs cold. Our boy's in the first. Finished already? That means we might need Grahatia. Ah. I don't, but that's okay. How do we wake him up? Return his soul to his body, but where did it go? The Gentleman of Darkness! No! Alright, so you can go there? The Gentleman of Darkness! I'm so glad it's a long stream because I want to play. Since Instructor Hildibrand, I'm surprised you find him asleep or forgotten a thing or two. I prepare my traditional medicine? Bombs. Cristeria, I can't fucking wait. Feo, where are you? That's all I want, man. I'm not asking much. I want Feo to completely destroy him and him not have a clue. I don't feel like that's a big ask. I think it's great if they did that. Seriously, Galvin. Are your friends gone missing? Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers been have. So you can describe them. You know, Burly wears a monocle. Idiot. Yeah, sounds familiar. Guyet! That's Guyet. We love Guyet. And because I did the White Mage quest, no helmet. Oh, hey, Warchief, what brings you back to our neck of the woods? Guyet. That's Guyet. Now that you mention it, I did see you back in the battlefield, ran off some hero work. At first I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirit Watsits. No, he just stood up there, striking a pose. Still, he was glowing. I wasn't taking my chances. I said, hey, piss off, ghost. Did he die? No. What am I, a Kyurgan? Shit, I kept my mug waiting long enough. Good dog. Could it be the Warrior of Darkness? Oh, my friends. I haven't made that many friends. Well, I thought that was your voice. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. We were in the Renegade Poser. Renegade Poser! The sighting is in Lakeland, you see. Fawnard and I, we spent a little wasteful information. He's not to cause any harm. It's a matter of shock. Not quite. Warchief's back to track down a missing friend. You're a miscreant, I regret to say, my friend. If the man you were looking for would be one and the same, then why not work together? We'll find him. Fucking guy. Piss off, ghost. Oh, the music for Shadow. I'm sorry, like, argue all you want. Shadowbringers had the better score. Except Charlene. And all the reprises of answers. Because Soken just, you know, has no heart. He has no heart. I have come to that conclusion. No heart. He wants to destroy us at every level. Y'all see this, right? There's flying. It's also the beauty of this place. The fact that they could go crazy with the palette choices and stuff like that. Purple trees, beautiful. Oh, that looks pretty in the trees. Spots. Did I see him? You bet I did. Nowhere. Leaped in front of me. I thought he was a bandit and turned his neck and... Yeah, to be fair, like, the source is used to his shenanigans. Like, when a zombie brain. Dude, I want to see... I can't wait for more zombie brands. Oh, that fellow. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low, the time was turning dark. Gentle hug. Would you believe it? An odd-looking man came out of the forest. I believe it. I believe it. Oh, I believe it. Why, yes, I saw someone poking. He spoke to me. I was repulsed. Contrary to his appearance, I'd say he was actually quite gentlemanly. Learned anything? Oh no, he's helped people? So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Now that's about right. Be nice to him. Don't hurt him. He's probably somewhere with his ass in the sand. Poor Hildy. The source is not ready for him. The pixies will like him though. This is where he gets a husband/wife. Partner. One of the pixies. Kingfair, who can we keep him? got a plan? Far be it for me to doubt the warrior of darkness. Do it! Do it! Yes! Hark! What familiar gentlemanly gyrations are these? Why are you in full makeup, Hildy? You are not a light warden. You are not. I'm working on my Hildibrand. Yes! Be on your guard, it's a sin eater. No way, that's no sin eater. It's the gentleman of light. Gentleman of light? Who is the gentleman light you speak of? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins, light warden extraordinaire. No, you're not. You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but you are the inspector. Oh, sin eater, inspector, sin eater. You're acquainted with this gentleman? I like how they give you the option to, like, I know him. Right then, clearly your friend has been through a lot. He thinks he's a sin eater. Is there no way to bring back his memories? No! You're not gonna. You're gonna! Explosives. I'm just gonna it's like a volleyball. Come on. Set up the spike! Set up the spike! Yes! Lava fell spike! animations are getting better. Warchief, had I resigned myself to Nashu's ungentle methodology, but you too, my brutish friend. But never mind, I do recall the world being quite so, purple. Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering in bizarre shadowy realm with the inspectorial rift. What? Where am I? Who am I? Got it. Oh god. God, tell him piss off. Damn, sick of it. Like, you ain't one of them, ain't you? Good old-fashioned dwarven deck. Piss off, ghosty dude. This is fair. I wasn't prepared for this. It just fucks off. There you go. I was not ready for any of this shit. He's trying to wiggle out. One wiggle. Oh. Run for your lives, the Sin Eater. Don't say mommy. Please say mommy. Sin Eater? He's twerking about as good as I do it. White as fuck. And the Sin Eater was like, what the fuck? I'll be damned. I saw the vision of the man's past. No wonder he came back convinced he was a Sin Eater. I saw it too. Quite. It was the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. It's about right. Answer me, my faithful assistant. Why is it so purple? The first. Are you telling me we've somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Yes, that's exactly it. Good gods, to think I have transcended the boundaries of time and space, but not to worry my adoring fans. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, will return to you forthwith. That was so good. And then Gaia's punch, and it's all good. Da, 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 da. A soulful reunion. While I've enjoyed the time of far-flung first, what could I possibly remember our own world? Would you know how to do that? With a spirit vessel. Say no more. Your cursory description was more than enough for me to grasp the concept completely. It is not unlike brewing a perfect cup of coffee, which task is clear. Required the services of a skilled soul sommelier. Specklug. Splendid. We rub shoulders with the cream. Let us pay this Specklug a visit. I'm not sure in plotting with souls, but if you require Specklug's assistance, we can help. Ah, they decided to aid us again. I reckon they do the same for our friend here. Come with us to the Cabinet of Curiosity. Okay, back to the Mysterium. Oh man, my stomach hurts from laughing. Oh, wait. That quest, no, hold on. Everyone, hold on. We gotta read. Inspector's log. I am myself again, or am I? While I've overcome to realize the forgiven gentleman was no more than a figment of my imagination. Hold on, let's get this over here. We are restored, great good friends. Looking none to the worse to wear. Looking none for the worse to wear. Not really lucid. Alright, cool. That's funny. Alright. I'm ready. I'll call Becklug. Here we go. Ah, Genius Soul Simular. Warchief, what an adorable puppy you have. Beg your pardon. There must be some confusion. Puppy. Who is this imbecile? I have half a mind to make him dig a hole so I can throw him in it. Another of your friend needs to be sent back to the source? Have you forgotten how complex and difficult it was to do last time? Yet you waltz in here asking me like a new favor? In your case is no different than the others. He's present only in soul, as they were. Only another spirit vessel? You don't happen to have one already on you, do you? Entrusted to you by the Exarch, you say? Well, if I only knew how you were using it. Unfortunately, I have a porksy on hand. You'd be using it to treat the patients. It is, however, one concern. In case I didn't make it clear before, great strain on one's soul. If he's lacking in resilience, there's a chance he will not survive. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Punchy, hand. Ah, knows me too well, I assure you, good sommelier, that who is most certainly not a dog. I get the distinct impressions that the god themselves could not kill him if they tried, and they have. Come along then, I can't be bothered to remember that name. 1,000 thanks! I promise it won't hurt, no matter how much I might be tempted. Becklug's taking none of his shit. None. You'll be pleased the process is smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. All you need to do is take the spirit vessel back to the source. He would awaken immediately. Soul's memories are intact. Nothing else. Get back to our duties. It's a pleasure. All too brief. I won't pretend I understood a fraction of what happened, dude. Just, you were saved today. Hey! No snacks! Sir! The dog was in the cat food. Come here, you! He had his supper, so no snacks. Were you having a snack? Bad dog having snacks. Were you having a snack? You want to say hi to peoples? It's Hildibrand. You can say hi. Come here. Up, up. Okay, come say hi, you snack thief. Oh, here we go. Here, see? No, tell them. No snacks. No, no, no. Say, look, it's over there. No more snacks. No snacks. God, they sound. Backlight was like, no, fuck that. You get your trash out of here. We're good. Poor dog. Just wanted a snack, Mom. He'll do that once in a while. All of a sudden, you hear gobble, 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 like a super fast gobble, gobble, gobble. And no, the little bastard's into the food. You went to the kitty's food. He's into some bad behavior now. I'm back. We have an emergency on our. Where's the body? Where's Hildy? Where? The body's missing. We need both. He can't have gone far. He's asleep. He can't move. I did see a man, a particularly large sack. Nashu! Can't keep your eye on a fucking corpse. There you are. I'm Demilius, chief of the Thavnarian Oh no! It is not this star. They come from the heavens. They descend upon the saucer shapes. Oh god. Who could it be? It could be aliens! No! 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 Oh, it'll be... no! God! Dude, do you want to ruin a movie for me? Aliens. Charlene are in league with the would-be overlord. Fuck off. I hope the setback would discourage the aliens from coming back. Even as we speak, the world is at stake. Fuck you. Oh, yuck. Oh no, that sounded awful. We have to go to the moon and save the inspector at once. I think he's a few materia short of a full meld. You don't think the inspector, someone probed with him with aliens? Now that sounds promising. Aliens. Fucking aliens. Ask around. Fucking aliens. Man, oh man. Oh, I don't like that. To me, it's lazy storytelling. The Pariga and his family are very nice people, such gentle, long snouts, longer than years yet. They're elephants. It's kind of what they do. Okay, I'm out in a sec. Indeed. Put par for the course. This is fair. This is very fair. Isn't it incredible? It reminds me of a big gold statue of Lord Gobbert, the gold saucer. Once inspected, I'll have to show you. Dude, it's Chupacabra. 100%. Fucking aliens. Oh, no, Larchek, you bet I sold him my chocobo. In a hurry, very generous. In my line of work, you can't afford to be too sentimental. I was muttering something about Saltwind's welcome. Oh, why he was so desperate for a chocobo. Did you hear that? We have to head to the Saltwind's welcome. Okay. Okay. Go there. And then fly, because I can fly here. Actually. No. Snack Jog sneaking back in the room. No snacks. Reinhardt. No snacks. Give me a sec. The boxer, so every face he makes is sad. So of course he makes it saddest. The poor mama. Okay, come down. There's Nashu. Oh, little creepy fucker over there. Here we are, mysterious. Keep your eyes peeled. Over there, that man's definitely up to no good. She was out gold. Chupacabra. He expressly told us he put his evil schemes behind him. It wouldn't have been a lie, would it? The goods appear to have none worse to wear. Thank you. Your payment as promised. With the thankered haircut, my client will be most pleased. What the fuck? Oh no, he's gonna hit that giant monster. It's an honor to see you, Dr. Lugay. I have faith in this specimen would be to your satisfaction. Because this is the strongest, most resilient in all the world. The Manderville man. None other. He has weathered countless explosions, multiple martial abuses, even a devastating suplex I witnessed myself. Ugh. Most fortunately for us, he's fallen into a deep coma and I assured he will never awake. You are free to do with his body as you please. Wee-hee-hee, even the mightiest warriors can't fight sleep. These meddlers would have got no better of me, my beautiful boy, the Tower of Babel. Just got the reference. Wow! Final Fantasy IV hard. This body mine in command, I'll exact the revenge. Now, forgive me my bullets, Dr. Lugay. Oh, but I want the rest of my payment. Worry not. With the Telepharoids gone for good, the vast fortune of House Brutus is entirely to my disposal. I'll gladly accept the spoils, Doctor, and resolve never to renounce them the wicked ways, for surely this time I will suffer no hindrance. To be fair, Dr. Lugay was a cakewalk. What are you sneaking up on Mum for? Just poking his little ears out. Hi, baby. Not you! I must away! Dr. Luge, my payment! Wake up, Inspector! How did you get that? The dog's so cuddly. Hello, babies. How could it be? The world's no longer purple. Stop moving! You're supposed to be my comatose centerpiece for my glorious revenge. Did you just cannonball? He pressed the button. Why does that button exist? I don't know. No, let go, stupid! It farted. Mommy! What do you want? Is it bedtime for you? She's just laughing, smiling, waving. Not again! All the visual gags I live for it. No! No fucking way. Mushroom cloud and all. Oh, a new position. I say, that was rather a traumatic, serious event to awaken to, but more importantly, after a brief detour, I find myself in my own world once again. My most sincerest apologies for causing such trouble. My loyal assistants, but rejoice, for Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. No fucking way. No! 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 Oh no! never played 8 yet. Inspector! I knew it! Alien abduction! Witnessed it with my own eyes. This month's issue, the Thavnarian Truth, will be the best one yet. No! I mean, at least I've been to space. I don't know what else to say, but you know. Damn. Spies not warning, a little disappointing. Victor rods at home. Will there be more Hildibrand coming? Or is it just this one quest line now? Okay. Oh, Inspector, why have you left me again? Where have you gone? No, this won't do. Get it together, Nashu. There's a case to be solved. Just you wait, Inspector. Your loyal assistant will solve the mystery of your disappearance. Again! Now don't you worry, Warchief. As soon as I have a new lead, you'll be the first to know. Until next time. Oh! There's the video. Meanwhile, in Mar Lamentorum, there will be more. He pooped him out! Oh my god. It's cute! With astute mind and explosive panache, they'll find a crime, crack the case in a flash. Dashing, jump in air, fair gentleman Claire, our gentleman Query, Hildibrand Manderville. Run over. See you, Inspector. Okay, that was really good. That was really good. That was really, really, really good. That was... Hey, best thing in Endwalker. It's so terrible. I laugh at all the visual gags. Every single one of them, I am slapping my knee, losing my mind. Absolutely hilarious. I absolutely loved it. Damn. I didn't expect that to be that good. At all. Like, not even in the same world of good. Okay, back to... Yeah, you were fucking hold on to that, you. Have a good evening, Miri. Thanks so much for coming. There's something about him. I think it's It's a staple in the game. It's what makes it so special is it's hilarious. Like I mean, this is right up my alley for funny. But what makes it so special is it continues to define that MMOs are, in fact, in their entirety, your definition of fun. That's just how it is. It's how you view fun. And that's what it comes down to. And this, it opens that gate up for fun. Now, typically we would keep going for about a half hour, but I think I'm going to call it for the night. I'm tired. It's been a long week. But we will be back on Monday. We're going to be picking up with Miss Tataru. Absolutely. I can't wait to see what her quest line is. And, if everything's going good, the Axodera. So we get a lot of fun stuff coming. In the meantime, though, have a legendary night. Thanks so much for being here. And I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one.